Are you embracing a growth mindset? Grand Rising, my friends. Congratulations. You made it another day. My name is Mark Brown. I help men over 50 bounce back after loss, addiction, and setbacks using faith and simple tips, tricks, and tools that work. I will say this over and over and over. Your mindset is the key to everything. You can change your mind on a dime. So today let's talk about something that completely shift your direction of life. Especially if you're restarting, if you feel beat down, you have control of the 4 inches between your ears. I say this, you have to adopt a growth mindset. And that is one of the most important things, whether you're bouncing back from addiction, recovering, rediscovering your identity, your purpose, coming after out of a loss, of a divorce, of a relationship, of a job, something. You have to reshift your brain. The way we think really makes things matter differently. The truth is, your mindset either is going to hold you back or it's going to propel you forward. So having a growth mindset or positive mindset doesn't mean all the stuff around you, goes away. It's just a way. It's a shift in how way you look at things. And if you shift 1 degree this way or that way, it will make a huge difference. So here's one of the things I always do now. You have to embrace every single challenge that comes your way. Instead of seeing obstacles in the road, you have to go up, down, over, and around, and you have to view them as invitations to grow yourself. All God is doing is handing you trials and tribulations to push you forward because He loves you so much that He wants you to grow into who He knows you're going to become. And the thing is, you don't even know what He has in store for you, and that's a beautiful thing. Every single struggle that you have faced or are going to face is always there to build you. It's shaping you. It's molding you into who you need to be. I mean, literally, I think back at times when I felt completely defeated, and I mention this all the time when I'm curled up in a ball in just crying and just saying, why? And then ultimately I was delivered and also had to change my mindset. I think about, after losing my sister and how that deep, dark space I cannot even possibly think when I was going through that. It was so dark that I didn't even think it was possible for my mind to go to those spaces. But I asked for help, and I realized that I'm not alone. This happens to everybody. And that goes back to everything I say. You're not alone. People before you have overcome these things, and you can too. Don't fear whatever challenges you have coming up. Embrace them of looking at it how you can. Reach out to that person that has done it before you. And that's where growth will happen. And finding mentors. And when I lead my team, we have set things. If you just do these set things, you can have whatever you want, whatever that is. And that's why I love being inside of the home industry space. Wherever I'm at, I'm always trying to encourage and look at it this way. Not overbearing, but showing people the way. Being that bridge. And that's very important. And that all comes from a positive mindset or a growth mindset. You have to really persist through those setbacks, because I know for a fact it's not the end of the road. It's just part of the process. It really is. You have to, when you fall down, you have to get back up in grace. You can have, I'm not saying not feel those feelings. You have to allow those feelings, but then you have to ask yourself, is this really serving me? I give it away. I cast it away. I ask for help, and I say, Lord, how can you get me through this? What are we going to do in this situation? And then I sit back and just listen. And things come your way. People, things, an idea. Someone else gives you a different way of looking at it. When it feels very slow and you're beat down, just stay faithful to your purpose and your cause. The promises that He made will come through. I promise you that. The greatest breakthroughs that I've ever had, and what happens is when you refuse to quit. The only way you can fail is to quit. I posted something the other day, is like the comfort zone is a false safety zone. Your comfort zone is a false truth. So don't stick in your comfort zone. The only way to grow is to step outside of it. That's where all growth happens. In the face of fear, having the courage, knowing He's right beside you to move forward. And that's where growth happens. And then as you become more and more equipped with all of this, it becomes easier and easier and easier, and more things will show up. I promise you that. And you might not be where you want to be. That's okay. The plan is in motion. It's all there for you. And when that happens, celebrate each and every win. I talk about this. If you're noticing, all these themes come back to all these, the same things over and over. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate your success, your small wins. It could be your first day of not drinking. It could be having that tough conversation with someone. It could be, there's something. I know I have some things that I'm working through myself, and there are things that I've written down that I haven't taken action on, and that will happen when I choose to do that. Because we all have those things. I'm not perfect. I'm imperfect. I'm always going to be that way. There's always room to grow. Always, always, always. Progress is your progress. It's all part of the process. So honor that. Honor it. Feel the momentum. Get on that train. Get on that wave. And once you start, things will start flow. It's called flow for some people. You'll start flowing. And people are coming out of the woodwork here and there, reaching out. And it's amazing when you create synergy in a group of amazing people of what can happen. It doesn't matter what area of life that is. Find that group, your tribe, your people. When you have synergy and you're all out for the same goal or purposes, and we're all serving and sharing each other and sharing with each other what we're up to and having all that, that sense of community is just a beautiful thing. I mean, it's a powerful, powerful thing. It's just beautiful. So my final thought here is this: your growth mindset will always, always, always continue to move forward. You're gonna get dealt the crap. I always say to my daughter, listen, your life's like a deck of cards. You're gonna get some twos, you're gonna get some aces, and when you get the twos, eventually you're gonna get 4 twos, which overpowers 2 aces. So keep that in mind. When one door closes, this is a good one I have right here. When one door closes, so many more open up, but you have to be open. And an open mind, just like an open parachute, will guide you down to safety. A closed mind, you'll fall right flat on your face. So take that step. Reach out. Start that business. Decide, especially nowadays, everybody needs something. There's so many opportunities out there. I have a few. Reach out to me. I can share all the information with you. If you're looking into, for our men out there, brotherup.com, for our men's Bible group, Iron Sharpens Iron. There's so many resources out there, but you have to take the step. But remember, you have to have that growth mindset. You're never too old to start. It's never too late, no matter what. I restart each and every day. Hence, I say congratulations, you made it another day. You will become who you're meant to be. So, what are your thoughts on this? I'd love to know your thoughts. Please share this with someone if you got, or tag somebody that may need to hear this today. I'd love to know your thoughts, and please share them below. This is what it's all about. All right. If not, no big deal. Just remember, you matter. You matter. You are worthy. You are loved, and someone is definitely counting on you. I promise you that. Even if you're counting on yourself, never ever give up. Period. Ending. Have an amazing day today. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.